Today is the extraordinary beginning of a new era. My name is Jared, and I realize that I have a limited amount of time into the Polyglot Conference at the end of this month. And so, as a result, one thing that you're actually probably going to be seeing is one, more frequent uploads, and two, more lengthy uploads. And what's more, one, tonight begins a Jewish holiday, namely Sukkot. Well, pretty much, how do I describe this? A lot of Jewish people will build like temporary huts with various greenery on top, shaking species from throughout the Middle East, and fun times. Celebration of divine and natural protection right before the winter is going to come in. Okay, and in addition to that, I feel very, very hot right now. And so, one thing that I believe that I should do for the sake of my own healing is, you guessed it, Guarani. Because Lord knows doing any other varieties of recreation really wouldn't help. And yes, I've been outside for nearly 2 hours. Okay, so, okay, I left up here lots of things that I need to read out loud. Okay, Tana, name, Shanana, my name, and I think I need to make this a little bit bigger. Hera, his name. Tessa, I. Sheresa, my eye. And Hessa, his eye. Now note that these are actually irregular, and so I'll read this very, very possibly pretentious sounding paragraph right here. Group D contains examples of words which have a peculiarity in their possessive form. Observe the following examples and try to figure out for yourself when the different forms are selected. Okay. Teta, country. Joseneta, Jose's country. Henta, his country. Oga, house. Orenoga, our house. Hoga, his house. Tova, face. Nerova, your face. Hova, his face. Actually, I think it should be stressed on the second syllable. Okay, take two. Tova, Nerova, Hova. And that means face, your face, and his face, respectively. So, meat. Sheno, my flesh. And then ho, his flesh. Okay, before I start thinking of anything related to horror films, I gotta turn the page. Okay, there is a high number of words in this group, except for 4 or 5 words like onga and so. All these words begin with a T sound, and they're unpossessed or citation form. I keep on calling it dictionary form for some odd reason, rather than citation form, but I don't know, maybe both are correct. If you know anything about this, let me know. Okay, how would you say name? Tena. These words have 2 possessive forms, and one which the initial sound is R, and one in which the initial sound is H. Okay, third possessive, blah, 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 blah. His name, Henna. Okay, my name, Shanana. Nderera means your name. Okay, notice that all possessive pronoun suffixes except the third person go with the R initial form. Okay, I want to learn fun stuff about how to order stuff in restaurants, not this. Shanana, Nderera, Onerera, Nyanderera. Okay, that was fairly straightforward. Okay, notice that nouns as possessors precede the R initial form. Bekarairena, that man's name. Jasurova, the moon's face. Carlos Reta, Carlos's country. Translate orally as rapidly as possible. Oh no, you do not want me to do it as rapidly as possible. Okay. Demio, food. My food. Sherembio, your food. Nderembio, your plural food. Benderembio, our inclusive food. Nyanderembio, our food. Orerembio, his food. Hembio, food. Dembio. Okay. Alright. The following are a few T initial words which do not have the RH factor. Okay. Tio, uncle. Itio. Ti, nose. Iti. Tama, town. Itava. So Itio and Iti and Itava is the third person possessive form of each, which means I believe that would be his, her, or their. Uncle knows town. And then Tupac. You're kidding me, right? Okay, fine. Tupac, church, in Tupac, church. Okay. Tuva, father. Shenu, my father. Ituva, his father. Okay, 3 common RH words are irregular. So, Tuva is father. Shenu is my father. Ituva is his father. Ta'una, son. Shenu, my son. Ita'una, his son. Tajina, daughter. Shenaju, my daughter. In Tajina, his daughter. Okay, the article la, borrowed from Spanish, is optionally used with nouns and noun phrases in Guarani. Note that la is used, never el. Very interesting. The book could either be libro or la libro. My book could either be che libro or la che libro. This is very interesting. Wow. Wow, I believe that there probably isn't a Spanish speaker in existence, certainly from Latin America, that wouldn't be fairly amused by this fact. Okay, my uncle, la tío, your uncle, la tío, my friend, la amigo, our friend, la amigo, his friend, la inimigo, oh, that doesn't sound right, la inamigo, okay. Con libro means this book. How would you say this pencil? Con lápiz. This pencil of mine would be con lápiz. How would you say this book of yours? Con de libro. Pen libro means that, ese book. How would you say that pencil? Pen lápiz. How would you say that pencil of hers? Pen y lápiz. Amor libro would mean that, aquel book. How would you say that pencil yonder? Amor lápiz. How would you say that pencil of mine? Amor che lápiz. Write and pronounce the following in Guarani. This book, con libro. Okay, I want sentences, please. That, ese book. Pen libro. That, aquel, friend of his. Amor in amigo. This car of ours. Go are coche. This pencil of yours. Plural. Go pen de lápiz. Okay, pen libro is the equivalent of ese libro. In those cases where the book is referred to as in sight, un pen libro is the equivalent of ese libro. And in certain cases where the book is referred to as out of sight, but in the situation context, I have no idea what that last word thing was supposed to mean at all. Okay, I por libro is not to amor libro exactly as pen libro is to un pen libro. I por libro refers to a book which is not only not in sight, but also is not familiar. Perhaps just heard of. One might refer to the Quran as I por libro. Gee, you're making assumptions about this audience, are you not? By which one would imply that he has heard of it. Okay, fine, you're forgiven. I should learn to stop overreacting. But was not really familiar with it. Okay, por Nueva York. Oh, now you're getting personal. Might be used in a similar sense. That New York City that I've heard of. Okay. Alright. Stop overreacting so much. Okay, I'm back in normal mode now. I potaco libro means quiero este libro. I potaco va means quiero este. I want this one. Similarly, con libro shembae means este libro es mío. Gove shembae means este es mío. This one is mine. With the addition of va to any of the demonstrative articles, they become nominals or noun substitutes and can function as subjects, objects, etc. like any nouns. Peva hera ita. This is called ita. Upeva ha ise rock. That means rock. I conteve amova. I need that one. Va, that which. I pota means I want. La I potava means the one I want. Or the one, what I want. How would you say, that is the one I want? Va la I potava. Okay, so va is like the one which blank blank blank. That's actually very clever. I really like that. She estudia means I will study. She estudia veta means I will study more. Never gonna use that sentence ever. More is expressed by vin after the verb. Note that vin takes the primary accent. How would you say, I will speak more? Yeah, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that a lot. Okay. Je añe venta. Okay. Write and pronounce the following in Guarani. He will study more. Hae o studia venta. We will study more. Ane no studia venta. I will read more. She a le venta. I will do more. She a japo venta. Okay. Ramo, ro, conditional if. She a studia means I study. She a studia ramo means if I studied. The conditional if is expressed by ramo, often abbreviated to ro. How would you say if I talk? She a nye ramo. If I talk. Yeah, yes. I've European languages usually put if at the front. If I recall correctly, Burmese also put the if just like after the clause, the way that ramo and ro is actually used. Okay. Write and pronounce the following in Guarani. If you talk, I will talk. And then ramo she anye eta. If I talk, you will talk. She anye ramo and de anye eta. Write and pronounce the following in Guarani using ro. If I write this, he will read it. If he says it, I will listen. If I study more, I will learn more. Okay, nasalization. One of the characteristic features of Guarani is nasalization. Okay, I know this. Okay, note how nasalization expressed. Do I even need this? Because I think that I've literally known this since I became acquainted with that fine day that the Duolingo Guarani course was actually released. And I figured, you know what? I get to see what this is about. And I've been enchanted by it ever since. Okay, yeah. This looks like things that would bore me. Alright. What is this? Okay. Oh. Okay, redundant plurals. Okay, this sounds like fun. And necessary. In English, nouns are pluralized even in plural contexts. For example, we say 2 books. Of course, 2 already denotes plurality. Therefore, the plural marker is in books in redundant. It is required to be sure, but nevertheless redundant. In Guarani, we say mocoy libro. We don't have to say mocoy libro cuera. The redundant use of the plural marker cuera is not obligatory as in English. Okay. Observe the following. Jaha. Let's go. Jahapa, let's all go. Tapeho, go. Tapehopa, all of you go. Ohokori, he went. Opohakori, they all went. Okaruta, he will eat. Okarupata, they will all eat. The verbs in the above expressions are intransitive. They do not take an object. The suffix pa in these intransitive verb expressions means all. Observe the following. Aheshapama, I've seen everything. I hear everything you say. Literally, I hear completely what you say. Please eat all the food. Eat it completely. Okay, so just trying to look for patterns in here. Okay, so pa in these intransitive verb expressions means all. Okay, so so please eat all the food. Okay. I can't read things. Please do your work completely. Please finish your work. Okay. The verbs in the preceding expressions are transitive. They take or imply an object. The suffix pa in these transitive verb expressions implies totality, all, everything, or completeness, exhaustiveness. Notice that agent pa, do all or complete doing, is usually translatable by finish. Do not confuse the suffix of totality pa with the question marker in critic pa. Both can occur together. So, le Japon pa pana did you finish it? Le Japon pa tapa. Will you finish it? Observe the order of elements and the shifting of stress. Le Japon pa tapa. Will you finish it? Le Japon pa I can't say things. Le Japon pa sempa. Do you want to finish it? Le Japon pa setapa. Will you want to finish it? Le Japon pa setapa. Le Japon pa setapa. I can't even imagine how that would sound spoken very quickly. Would you like to finish it now? Le Japon pa semitapa. Would you like to finish it now? Okay. Before, antes que, antes de, Nina, after, después que, después de, allá, while as, mientras, todo el tiempo que. Já gero que va en jacaro mboive. We must dance before we eat. Okay, so, japuna henta jacarurire. We will sing after we eat. Okay. So, astunia kune hina Guarani akaro acha. I was studying Guarani as I ate. And so note that these words actually go after the verb that they modify, not like in English where they go beforehand. And so this would be like, we must dance, we eat before. Okay. In English, the adverbial conjunctions before, after, the while. Yeah, thank you for reading my mind. The Guarani equivalents of these occur after the verb. Okay. I appreciate Psychic Book. Psychic Book for President 2020. Actually, preferably Psychic Book for President right now, come to think of it. Okay. Actually, yeah, I think this book has a, okay. This looks like a quiz thing. This looks like a quiz thing. Is it a quiz thing? Okay, I think I'll just simply go ahead and do the quiz thing. Okay, the verb ha is irregular in that it has two stem alternatives, ha and ha. The alternate ha occurs only when the pronoun prefix contains the vowel a. I go is aha. Let's go is jaha. He goes is aha. If ha had a regular second person imperative form, these would be eho and peho. Neither of these is in use, however. Yeah, thanks for teaching me something that's not useful. Okay, the verb ha is regular, irregular in the imperative mode. The singular imperative of ha, which corresponds to Spanish vete, is derejo. The plural imperative, which corresponds to Spanish váyanse, is tapejo. A large number of words like pona, pretty, vai, ugly, biahu, nu, tuja, and old, like their English counterparts, serve as adjectives and modify nouns. You don't say. Observe the position of adjectives in respect to the nouns they modify. Konyatai para, a pretty girl. Gunevai, an ugly pig. Ongampiahu, a new house. Livron tuja, an old book. English and Spanish use a linking verb to connect a subject with a predicate adjective. Jane is pretty. I am old. Él es rico. Jose está enfermo. Guarani does not use a linking verb to connect a subject with the predicate adjective. Instead, the adjective is simply conjugated as a special class of verbs. She tuja. I am old. Okay, so let's see if I get this right. Okay. Adjective is conjugated with, so does not use a linking verb to connect a subject with a predicate adjective. So it's just simply like, I think, I old. You stupid. Okay, and then tavu. You are stupid. Julia opara. Julia is pretty. One mboriahu. We are poor. Bende nyanya. You are naughty. Nyanya is like my favoritist word ever. And I know that favoritist is actually not a word, but nyanya is probably my favorite Guarani word. Keeping it real since Lord knows when. Okay. All words which are conjugated this way with the person prefixes she, nde, ore, nyande, bende, I, or variants of these, are members of the conjugation class, which we will call quality verbs. How would you say the following? Tuja, old. You are old. And then tuja. Mita, young. I am old. Shemita. Vai, ugly. His sister is ugly. That's not very nice of you to say. In hermana ivai. Gane, oh, tired. We are tired. Ore gane. I'll try that again. Ore gane, oh. Okay, so another thing is that unlike in languages like Spanish or Hebrew, you don't actually need to change adjectives depending on persons and forms, and I think of the, yeah, no gender system as far as I can see. Okay, mbarete, strong. You, plural, are strong. Beepende, mbarete. The independent subject pronoun is optional. Either shetuja or shetuja could be translated as I am old. Okay, leaving out the independent pronoun, how would you say gangu, weak? I am weak, shekangu. Juku, pleasant. You are pleasant, de juku. Arhen, unpleasant. He is unpleasant, ijaren. Plata, heta, rich. He is rich, in plata, heta. He is lazy, Ante is lazy, and he is lazy will be in ante. Anando is smart. He is smart would be in anando. Okay. Alright, I think I'm probably just gonna do these two things, and then I'm going to stop. Okay, the negative frame. Nda, okay. She, it is I. Nda she, it is not me. Ah, yes, this thing that is the negative beforehand and afterwards. Yeah, French has this, Breton has this, Burmese has this. I believe Khmer does this as well. Okay, ha'e, it's him. Nda ha'e, it's not him. Nde, it's you. Nane, it's, okay, nane, it's not you. Maria, it's Maria. Nda Maria, it's not Maria. Form the negative. Juanita. Nda Juanita. Cavaju. Nda cavaju. Vaca. Nda vaca. Pedembae. Nda pedembae. Okay. The elements nda and e make up the negative frame. Da, the element which precedes beforehand, is called proclitic, and ire or ire, the element which follows. The predicate is called the enclitic. Okay. Proclitic is a praise prefix, and an enclitic is a praise suffix. Yeah, you know, I've been wondering about that since my first week of college. Nobody had actually apparently explained exactly what an enclitic was, and then apparently the Peace Corps book seems to be literally for free, and probably enlightened me a lot more than, well, okay, maybe it's best that I actually not trash my education in any regard. I've been very appreciative of all of you teachers throughout my life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's just, well, elements of conformity that just simply exist in educational systems in general that I deem so troubling. Okay, so, general thoughts. Okay, it should have not taken me into page 120 in order to actually say, well, either that or I haven't actually been paying attention, which might actually be perfectly okay. Because my understanding is that I might actually want to get this entire book done, and then I can just simply rewatch all of the episodes, and then I'll become fluent in the language in no time. Yeah, I'm sounding pretty delusional. But what do I care? Because sometimes delusions are fun. So until then, this is Jared letting you know that your dreams are very, very, very important, and your life story is also very enlightening, and just as equally as important. Have a good one, and see you next time.